Hello, Model Railroad fans. Well, gonna do a little update here. Decided to put this crossover in, and I really like this idea. Now I can get from the main B track over to the track that goes up to the upper level. This goes up through the tunnel and around the incline on the back. So yeah, I get from B track and down here I get from A track to B track. So now I can get from any of these three tracks up to the upper level. So that's gonna work out nice. I had to move these bridge supports out a little ways, and to cover that support, I had to pull this out a bit, which means there's a gap down there I'm gonna have to fill, and the road will have to be, uneven coming through there. I can't move this second one because it doesn't fit up against the what am I trying to say? Up against the mountain, not really a mountain, plateau. I don't know, whatever it is. Well, it doesn't work. So yeah. So this layout on this side, I like the way the tracks, interchanges work. Coming out of the tunnel, you go up the incline here, or you can come over here to track B, and then over here you can go to track A. So yeah, that's either way, coming or going, that's going to work out real nice. Okay, now for the rant part of this. I'm having a lot of trouble with these Electro frogs from Pico. So I tore out the two I had in here, and I put two brand new ones in that I had. And now they are working. But what happens is this part where it connects into the main stock rail, I guess that's called a stock rail, gets dirty or something, and it doesn't connect, which means that part of the track is dead. And I've cleaned them and cleaned them and cleaned them, and they'll run for a while and then they quit working. Even in the same operating session, it'll work 2-3 times and it'll quit. So very unhappy with these Electro frogs. I looked online about how to maybe solder some wires and change it all, and oh my God, you got to connect into your switch motor and do this and do that. And I thought, nah, I'm just going back to Enso frogs. I'm gonna order some of those and start replacing these as they fail on me. So not at all happy with Pico Electro frogs at all. This one gives me trouble. And that was my last Enso frog. It's brown, I don't like that. So probably not gonna ballast that till I replace it. I'm gonna get an Enso frog here to replace that Electro. And then down here, this Electro frog gives me trouble. I cleaned it and cleaned it and cleaned it yesterday. So I finally got it so it would work. So that's my rant about Pico Electro frogs. Okay, the other thing I did is I had to take a kink out. There was a little kink right in there. My new BLI GP35 did not like that. He's real sensitive to these curved turnouts. So I tore that out. I put in a fixed 15-degree piece of track and then connected my flex track to that. The same thing on the other side. Well, not the same thing. I realigned that flex track over there. So I got both those working. I'm not going to put that ballast back on till I ballast the area underneath this new for this new crossover. The other problem I had, and this is my fault, is this guy quit running, giving me all kinds of trouble. Took it back to Mike at Dibble's Hobby. He looked at it and he says, "What's this green stuff in here?" I said, "Well, that might be grass. I've been putting a lot of grass on my layout." He says, "Yeah, you didn't vacuum good enough because there's a lot of crap in here." So Mike's a good guy, and I give him a lot of business. He cleaned it out, and appreciate that, Mike. Thank you very much. So anyway, so I'm running this train up to the second level and it dies right over here. And I'm thinking, well, maybe the wheels aren't aligned right. It's catching those safety rails, you know, on the bridge. No, that's not it. The fuel tank is dragging right up there as it enters the bridge. It's like, great. It's always something. I mean, I run all my locomotives up through here except this guy, and now I have this problem. So I don't want to take that bridge off and re-level it. It was a pain in the ass the first time, so I guess 7609 is not going to see the top side of the layout other than maybe give it a little finger push. So yeah, that's what I've been working on, and real happy now with this crossover. Lots of flexibility going either way to get up to the second level and or down from the second level. So yeah, that's about it. Little rant. Thanks for watching.